What is happening, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And we are up to, I think, reveal 4. I think reveal 4 of our New York City Comic Con waves, guys. Now this one, it is technically 2 days of waves, just because they really didn't release much yesterday, so I didn't really want to do a video for, I think it's like literally it was like 2 or 3 releases. They were good releases, we'll go through that in a minute, guys, but I didn't really want to do a short video for that, so I waited another day, and then they've done another release of short releases. That doesn't make sense. I'm doubling up on things. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the video and check out what Funko have on offer for us. And this set of pops, I'm extremely excited for. You guys know this is the main set that I collect, which is Dragon Ball Z, and we have 2 new pops from Dragon Ball Z coming for New York City Comic Con. We have a in action Super Saiyan Vegeta doing, I believe, that's not Final Flash. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing one of his signature moves. I don't want to say it and get it wrong. I think it's Final Flash, but yeah, it is Final Flash, because Gallic Gun is like back. Yeah, okay. Don't mind me, guys. So we have Vegeta doing Final Flash. Really cool. I love the pose. I love the dynamic look of this. You know, you guys know I'm a Vegeta fan. It's my favorite character, so I'm not going to complain about more Vegetas. I will buy every single one of them. That's just how I am. But for those of you that don't know, one of my other favorite characters in Dragon Ball is actually Piccolo. So I'm really excited that we get a Piccolo meditating pop. You know, it's an iconic pose for Piccolo. The fact that we haven't had any Piccolo variants really, I'm glad we're getting one. So those 2 coming out, probably the 2 I'm most excited for this con. However, actually no, I take that back. The My Hero Academia stain I've been waiting for so long, so most excited for that one, definitely. And then we have rolling over to Disney now. I got a bit confused when I first saw this, because these pops were released just as the Disney wave, and I thought that it was a bit of a weird kind of a bit of a weird wave, in all honesty, because we only get 2 pops. Now, usually with Disney, we get a lot more than that, because there's a lot of Disney fans. However, it did make more sense as we went through the day yesterday, because, of course, Funko released a few more, which we'll get to in a minute. But the first Disney pop that we got here, this is something that, if you're an American, it's probably going to be a bit more appealing to you, because it is kind of got those nostalgia vibes, with the fact that it is like a Disney Parks kind of representation, I guess, for lack of better words. We have the Matterhorn ride from Disney Parks, with, I assume it's Mickey, by the looks of it, riding that. Now that is one of 1,500 pieces, guys, so you're gonna have to get that at the con, I would assume. Again, it may make it overseas at a few different places, but con's gonna be the best way to get that. And then we also got a just a limited edition Donald Duck pop. So again, if you're a Disney fan, you're probably gonna want to pick these up. I think that the Matterhorn ride is a cool exclusive, but it just holds nothing to me, for the pure fact that I don't live in America, so I never had like that experience of going to the Disney parks or anything like that. So I think that's more tailored towards you know, people at the con, and you know, Americans are probably going to want that more than Australians. However, there's probably plenty of Australians that have gone over to the park and might want to pick up those. Now it's interesting, they usually just do Disney. However, they split Disney and Pixar this year. So, like I said, I was a little bit confused when they only did 2 releases for Disney, and they were literally both old Disney, being Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, and none of the newer Disney Pixar stuff. And then they released a Pixar line of pops as well, which I think people are going to be very excited for. The first one we have is the Up House with the balloons on the top, along with a 2-pack with Kevin. So I think that'll be really cool. There's a lot more Up fans than I realized. I really enjoyed Up. I thought it was a good movie. I enjoy most of the Disney Pixar stuff. However, yeah, I was a little bit confused with the last release that we got with the San Diego Comic Con. How many people loved that 2-pack? So this is another 2-pack I assume is going to get a lot of love. The Up House is really cool. However, I don't like how these aren't really scaled. I know they're coming out with a lot of these kind of 2-pack with like house and character. I see they've done like a Scooby's Mansion one, and things like that. For me, like, I want things on scale. If you're gonna do if you're going to do a pop mansion, like Funko already have the ability to do 10-inch pops, so why not do a 10-inch up house so that your pops are actually kind of in line with that? I think that would be cooler. But hey, I'm not the lead design artist over at Funko, so they can do what they want really. But I still think that'll be a popular one. And the next one that we got from that line of Pixar pops is the dummy from Toy Story. If you guys haven't seen the Toy Story 4, the ventriloquist dummies that kind of guard. What do they guard? They guard something. I've completely forgotten the plot of that movie. They're guarding something in the antique store. So that'll be really cool. If you're a Toy Story fan, you're definitely going to want to pick those up. And that was the end of Wave 3, or Day 3, I guess. So like I said, I didn't really want to do just a video on those 3 waves. I thought I'd wait and see if we got anything more the next day. And we did. Woke up this morning and we got a Hello Kitty dressed as the Statue of Liberty, which is really cool. If you're a Sanrio fan, I know there's a huge amount of Hello Kitty fans out there, so we haven't gotten a lot in the Hello Kitty line for a number of years, to be honest, so this is a refreshing change. Most people will probably want to pick that up. I know the Freddy New York City Comic Con pop, I think it was last year or the year before, was really popular, so I could see this one being just as popular. And then the one that I was really excited for when I saw, guys, which we have the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror Pops. Now, I'm not sure, I don't think this is a 2-pack because it doesn't say it is, but they were released together. We have Vampire Mr. Burns and Groundskeeper Willie from the Nightmare on Elm Street Treehouse of Horror episode, which I'm so excited for, guys. If you guys didn't watch my San Diego Comic-Con unboxing, please do. I would appreciate it. But I mentioned there I'm not going to go into the whole Simpsons line. However, I did say to myself that I would just collect the Treehouse of Horror Pops. And of course, right here, they've got 2 Treehouse of Horror Pops for me to collect. So thank you, Funko, for making my wallet bleed. But still excited for these. These are awesome looking pops. I love that whole line of Treehouse of Horror that they've already got out with like Homer as an ape and Maggie as an alien, and you know the line they've already released for that. So adding on a few extras with New York Comic Con is refreshing. But that's pretty much it for reveals so far, guys. I would still say there's going to be another wave. Don't quote me on it. I'm not 100% sure. They did release a lot of just general waves of pops today. So whether that's the reason for the fact that we only got a few con releases, I'm not 100% sure. But we still haven't seen anything from Star Wars, being one of their major franchises. So I would say we will be getting another wave, guys. As always, stay tuned to the channel because I'll definitely be uploading an update video if that wave does hit or if it doesn't hit. But let me know down in the comments what you thought was the best of this wave. I was really excited for it because obviously it's 2 fandoms in this wave that I collect, being the Dragon Ball Z and the Treehouse of Horror Simpsons ones. So that's already 4 pops that's been added to my want list. And the Disney ones are really cool, the Pixar ones. And like I said, that Hello Kitty is really cool as well. But my favorite would probably be, in all honesty, the Groundskeeper Willie as Freddy Krueger, because that's probably one of my favorite Treehouse of Horror episodes. So let me know down in the comments what you thought was your favorite one, and if there's any of this wave you'll be picking up, guys. As always, if you're new here to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on the video, and I shall catch you guys next time.